Hello everyone, my name is Zabi. Today I am going to teach class 12th English, chapter 3, Deep Water. This chapter is written by William Douglas. Students, those who did not subscribe our YouTube channel, please subscribe and press bell icon for the notifications. Students, first of all, I will tell you the introduction of this chapter. Deep Water is autobiographical account of the author's childhood misadventure at the swimming pool. In this chapter, author tells us how as a young boy he was nearly drowned in the swimming pool. Thereafter, he feared water so much that he avoided it whenever he could. But on the other hand, he was also determined to get rid of his fear, slowly and steadily. He overcame the fear of water in the end. Now, students, I will tell you the theme. Theme is very simple. Actually, the chapter, as we all know, it is written by William Douglas, in which he shares about his fear of water and how he overcome the fear with courage, hard work, determination, willpower, and a strong desire to learn swimming. Actually, the theme of this chapter is fear and how to triumph over it. It conveys the idea that fear is a great obstacle to our happiness and progress. It is a negative feeling which we can overcome by willpower and optimism. Now, the main character. Actually, this chapter is autobiographical account. So, the narrator of the story is himself William Douglas. Now, students, I will tell you the summary of this chapter. Don't go through the text. Please listen the summary very carefully. The Deep Water is written by William Douglas. Is taken from his book Of Men and Mountains. Deep Water talks about his fear of water and thereafter how he finally overcome it. Actually, his first such experience was on the sea beach. He was with his father when the powerful wave swept over him. He decided to learn swimming. For this, he chose the YMCA pool. It was safe. Its depth at the shallow end was only 2 feet. However, the deep end was 9 feet. Actually, one day, when he was there in a YMCA pool, a strong young man picked him and tossed him into the deep side of the water. Douglas sank to the bottom. However, he jumped and came up gradually. Fear had seized him and he was nearly drowned. His effort to save himself went in vain. No one can come to rescue. He tried to breathe but swallowed a lot of water. Though death was at his doorstep, he experienced complete freedom from the fear of death. He lay in complete peace. There was no sensation or fear of death, but someone finally saved him. This horrific experience, however, shook Douglas badly. Its memories haunted him so much that he felt sick. The night, the sight of water rattled him so much that he could not even go canoeing or fishing or any other trip for water. Finally, he made up his mind to overcome his fear. He found an instructor who trained him as swimmer bit by bit. He was able to overcome his fear completely and swim for miles now. The experience of fear and death and its conquest made him live intensely. Conquering fear made him realize the true value of life, and this helped him enjoy every moment of his living. Finally, he learned how to swim on a very nice manner, and this way he was able to overcome his fear of water. Now, students, few questions are there. Listen very carefully, and I will try to answer. Try to listen it very carefully. First question: what is the misadventure that William Douglas speaks about? So, students, William Douglas had begun to learn swimming. One day, an 18 years old boy, for fun, picked him up and tossed him into the deep end of the YMCA pool. He hit the water surface in the sitting position. He nearly died in this misadventure. Now, next question: how did this experience affect him? Actually, the near death experience of drowning had a very strong impact on his psychology. So, he was deeply disturbed and shaken by the whole experience. A haunting fear of water took control of his physical strength and emotional balance for many years. As he couldn't bear being surrounded by water, he deprived of enjoying and water related activities. Now, next question: why was Douglas determined to get over his fear of water? Now, actually, Douglas was determined to get over his fear of water because he believed in what Roosevelt has said. We all have fear is fear itself. These words has a deeper meaning for all of us. It implies that we fear the most. Douglas regretted being deprived of enjoying water activities like canoeing, boating, swimming, fishing, etc. The wish to enjoy them and craving to regain his lost confidence while being in water. He made him try every possible means to get rid of his fear. He finally able to overcome his this mental handicap by getting himself a swimming instructor, and soon he became a very good swimmer. Now, next question: how did instructor build a swimmer out of Douglas? Actually, the instructor built a swimmer out of Douglas piece by piece. For 3 months, he held him high on a rope attached to his belt. He bent back and forth across the pool. Panic seized the author every time. The instructor taught to put his face underwater and exhale, and to raise his nose and inhale. This way, he made him understand how to kick his legs for many weeks till they relaxed. After 7 months, the instructor told him to swim the length of the pool. Now, next question: when Douglas realized that he was sinking. How did he plan to save himself? Douglas did not lose hope. He planned that as soon as he would hit the bottom of the pool, he pushed himself up. He sprang up as he planned and came slowly to the surface. Now, next question. Which factors led Douglas to decide in favor of YMCA pool? Douglas decided in favor of YMCA pool as it was an ideal place to learn swimming. It was safe as it was only 2-3 feet deep and shallow, and though it was 9 feet deep at the other end, the drop was gradual. Now, next question. All we have to fear is fear itself. When did Douglas learn this lesson? Actually, these words mean that we fear the most. Those who have undergone this experience of fear can only appreciate its worth. Douglas faced it twice in life. He had terrible fear of water. He could not go for swimming, canoeing, boating, rafting, etc. He realized that it would ruin his life since it was following and haunting him whenever he went. Fear is our hardcore enemy. Thank you very much.